Hi guys, welcome everybody. I'm just going to do a little introduction video. So for anybody who's new to the business, first of all, welcome. It's a very exciting time. My name's Katrina. I'm the Upline here in Team Love. You'll get to meet so many beautiful leaders and so many beautiful people coming into this business, but it does get a little overwhelming when you're thrown into the deep end of all this information. So what we're going to try and do is just make it a little bit easier for you in those first few starting steps. So I'm just going to do a quick 10-minute video going over a few basic things that you need to know in your first few promotions in the Juice Plus community. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about the promotional levels that we have. Okay, so when you come in, you're going to start as a VF. Now that just pretty much stands for virtual franchisee. Okay, so nice and simple. That's what you get as soon as you get your software, you become a VF. Now to get to our next promotion of DVF, okay, you normally need about 3 orders. Now remember, this does include your own personal order. And I always recommend that to be a good Juice Plus representative, you need to be a product of the product. So trying the premium capsules straight off and then the shakes as soon as you can afford it as well. Okay, that way it gives you a good background of how to be able to sell the product and what you're actually selling to people. Okay, so that's DVF. Then we go to SDVF. Now this is when your business really starts. So that's when all the fun happens. Don't worry about what these stand for because you don't really need it as long as you can remember the abbreviations. Okay, so we're just going to follow up to here today in the basis steps. There are a few that go down here that you'll get used to as you kind of time goes on. But just to save confusion today, we're just going to go over these first 3 steps because that's what's really going to build your business strong and get you off to a strong start. Okay, so now there are our promotions. So when you start off in VF, you're going to have to learn all about our products unless you were a customer beforehand. Okay, so we do have the premium capsules. Now they're these 3 here. So we've got the veggies, the fruit, and the berries. Okay, now they will come in 3 options. So you can get the premium, all 3. You can get the fruit and veg, which are just the 2, or just the berries by themselves. Okay, so anybody ordering does get those options. Of course, you're going to see the better results on all 3 because you're getting all 3 sets of nutrients. Okay, now then we do also have our shakes. So a little example here. This one's one of our chocolate shakes. They do come in the chocolate and vanilla. Now you can get them in a 60 pack or 120 pack. Now our shakes and our capsules always come in a 120-day supply. Okay, so you need to break that down. If they're getting 60, that's 1 every 2nd day, or 120 is 1 shake every day. All right, so if you need to know a little bit more about the products, please feel free to jump on any of our events. Our events always go through the product first, so you're going to get a lot of information, and that is pretty much the only way that you're going to build up information about our product in this industry is doing your own research. Okay, so we really recommend that you guys get ahead of that. Now, using those products to get to the promotions that we talked about earlier, we use a method called PVC. Okay, now our PVC is our points. It's that simple. Okay, now when we look at buying a premium pack, we're going to get 3, 5, 2 points. Okay, fruit and veg is 2 to 5 points. Okay, berries 1 to 8, and then we move on to our shakes. So shakes times 60 is 205, and times 120 is 410. So see, you can see pretty quickly that if you buy the premium pack and one of these shakes, you're already sitting on about 500 to 700 PVC. So that's a really strong start. Okay, so there's our points again. Now remember, they are called PVC. So when you see them broken down, that's what it's referring to. Okay, now if I just pop this up a little bit higher, we're going to go over our promotions and how we can use these points to get there. Okay, now starting off as a VF, you don't have any points until you order your own product. Okay, then they count straight away. To get to DVF, we need 1,000 PVC. All right, so as you can see, if you've already made 500 to 700 in your personal orders, you're halfway there. You only need 1 or 2 more orders, say a friend or family, somebody else who could help with the health benefits of Juice Plus, and you've already made your first promotion. Now, in our business, we really recommend that you do this within 10 days. Okay, not only does it get you $100 cash straight up, but it sets you up for a really strong start. You already have customers and you're already understanding the products. Okay, so DVF, 10 days. We really want to work on that. Okay, now like I said, if you're being a product of the product, you're already halfway there. It's just 1 to 2 more orders. Now, after DVF, we hit SDVF. Now, this is when the fun starts. SDVF is what we all kind of want to head to get to, because it's when we can qualify our business in the next step and really start to become a substantial business, okay? So to get to SDVF, we need 4,000 PVC. Now that may sound like a bit, okay? So say you've already done 1,000 by yourself, you need to get an extra 3,000 because they are accumulative. You don't have to stop and start again, okay? But to get to this 4,000, you could say that's about 8 premium orders. So if you can look to get that and a teammate, you're pretty much set, all right? So what we need to do is get you 1 VF yourself. So when you started out, you were a VF. If we can find you one of those, so say if you've got a friend, a family member, somebody you meet along the way who you think could benefit from the business, they came in as your VF and it gets you 1 step closer to SDVF. Okay, now SDVF is a nice $400 bonus if you started as of July. And we want to get that done pretty much as soon as possible. You do have a 40-day limit to make it happen, but like I mentioned up here, the quicker it happens, the quicker not only you get that bonus, but the quicker your business gets set up. Okay, so we really want to see that done as soon as possible for you, and that's why your uplines are here to help you achieve that. Now, if we work it out, so we've got 352, 225, 128, 205, and 410. So if you can work that out and make it into 4,000 between you and your team, it's very doable, okay? The quickest and easiest way that I say to do it is to make yourself a DVF, get those 1,000 points, work on finding an extra 3 or 4 customers to get you halfway to 2,000, and then really focus on finding a team member and help them duplicate exactly what you just did. Help them get to DVF, help them get a $100 bonus, and then help them find an extra few that's going to take them closer. Okay, because once that takes them closer, it's going to hit you over the line, and then you can then help your teammate get SDVF as well. Now, the beauty about that is that if you hit SDVF, the person who teaches you also gets a bonus, but that works in an even better way, because when you bring on your VF, when you help them reach SDVF, you also get that $400 bonus too. Okay, so pretty quickly within the first month, there's about an $800 bonus on the cards for you. Okay, now not to mention that you also get commission on that as well. And of course, you're not limited. If you wanted to fly past SDVF, I mean, I managed to do it in 10 days. I've seen people do it in 24 hours, crazy kind of things like that. So there's absolutely no limit. And like I have mentioned, the quicker you can get there, the easier it's going to be to keep the rest of your business moving at a stable momentum. Okay, so that's pretty much starting strong. Now, just to kind of help you out, we're going to go over quickly how your upline system works. Okay, so when you do come into this business, you're going to be brought on by, say, a friend, a family member, somebody who recognises that the business might be handy for you. Now, they're going to be known as your upline, so your direct upline. Now, let's just use me as an example. So, Katrina up here. Now, I brought on Miranda. Okay, Miranda brought on Danny. And Danny brought on Amanda. Okay, so let's just use that as an example. Now, you can all see that everybody has an upline. Now, that person does look above them, but at no stage are they your manager or anybody supposed to, you know, constantly be on your back. So in this business, they are there to help you, but you need to utilize that, and you need to utilize your own business. Okay, so they will help you if your hands up, but make sure that you're actually putting in the work and the momentum to be able to get yourself there as well. Okay, now the beauty of this is also that we all have uplines. So there's so many people in this business that can help you out. Okay, you don't have to just directly go to the person above you. There's so many beautiful mentors and uplines in this business who you can utilize, and definitely feel free to do so. Okay, so that is also a little bit of your responsibility too. When you start to bring on team, you will become an upline. So you will become somebody who is now a mentor. Now, the best way to do that is to plug yourself into events and know what you're talking about as well, okay? It can be a little bit daunting at the start when you're bringing on people and you're not certain what you're doing as well. But remember, that's why we have a whole chain of uplines, and you can reach out to us at any stage to help you out, okay? Now, the easiest way to get team. So if you're just starting out with Juice Plus and you're not too sure about, the ins and outs just yet, it can be a little bit confusing. So first of all, we're going to get you to watch this video and understand your quickest way to SDVF. And then we're going to talk about utilizing your team and getting team to help you there, okay? So my biggest thing to get yourself to SDVF and get some team is to use our top 5 paying activities. Oh, 3 first, 4, 5, okay? Now these are really simple because our business is really simple. You'll find that. Now what we want to do, first of all, we want to connect. So to find team, you want to connect to people. Now I don't mean connect as in send everybody you know an email about doing Juice Plus, because that's just going to annoy people and it's going to put them on the wrong end of your business straight away. Connect to people, I mean really build relationships. So go back to people you haven't talked to, find out about what they're doing, take a general notice and a general care in their well-being, because our business is all about helping people. The money will come, but you need to help people to be able to get it. And I think that's why you're going to find that in this business, we have a lot of amazing people and amazing karma and energy going on, because we're all here to truly help people. So connect, help. Who can you help? And you're going to find things if you can just ask some really good questions. So, you want to reach out first. Say, hi Emma, how's life? How you been going? How's the kids? I see you've got married. The photos were beautiful. Really just take an interest and then continue on the conversation. Now, it may take 1 or 2 months before it kind of builds to anywhere that you can lead into the business. It might take 24 hours. Okay, so let's just say Emma says to me, life is great. I've just had my baby. I'm really not looking forward to going back to work. Okay. Again, I realized that too. I have children. I hated going back to work. I hated feeling like I was leaving them behind. I don't know if you'd be interested, but have you seen what I do? My online business may be able to help. And there you go. Perfect intro to be able to bring it in rather than just bombarding them full of Juice Plus. Okay. Our second is sharing. Now, this is so easy to do with social media these days. Social media doesn't have to be your platform, but it is so easy to do at the moment if you're using social media. So share some pictures of your products, pictures of your results, testimonies. We have our testimonials page, which you should be added into. And share your own personal journey. This is my favorite. Your personal journey will get more likes and more attraction than any other thing that you can share. Okay, we do have our Juice Plus posts page. I like to use that just as inspiration. If you go and copy and paste everything, you're not going to reach the market that you want to, okay? People only trust you if they think you're authentic, and by copying and pasting, you're not being authentic, okay? So your personal journey, your personal story. Now, this is really big. Number 2, it's really important to do before you even get your product. Okay, so if you are starting the business before being a customer, start sharing your personal journey straight away. Start sharing what you're excited to see. Okay, I'm becoming a healthier person. I've decided to take on my health journey, and I'm really looking forward to feeling extra benefits of having more energy, being able to keep up with my kids, sleeping better. Just really make it personal. Find what you like about the product and start sharing it. Okay, 3. Now here's events. Now I'm going to say events / training because at the start, they're both as important as each other. You really want to be able to plug into events. Now there's a lot of online events, but there's real magic in personal events as well. So find out what's around your area, go and meet people, go and talk to the Juice Plus community and start understanding what it is that you're involved in. Okay, the trainings are also held weekly online. You're going to need to watch these to be able to understand the ins and outs of the business. Events are also really great because they're designed for people who are interested in learning about Juice Plus. So invite your potential people who have shown an interest in the business to come along to events with you. Okay, now in the start, the most important event that you want to look at is your launch event. Now, we normally recommend that you have 2 launch events in your first 14 days. Okay, these launch events are just opportunities for you to invite people, family, friends, colleagues, anybody that you know of in your warm market who might be interested in Juice Plus. We can either do them online or we can do them at your own house. Okay, so really start doing events and knowing more about what's on in your community. Okay, number 4 is follow up. Now, this doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be annoying. Just check in with people who ask you questions. Sometimes if they ask a question and they drop off, go back and say, how are you going? How's everything been? Just checking to see if, you received my message. If you'd like any further information, you can say, look, I'm looking to do a few orders. Do you want me to place in yours? It's as simple as just being present. You don't have to be annoying. You don't have to constantly be on their tail and following up after, but just make sure that you are aware and you are present, because otherwise you're going to be doing them a disservice if they are interested and life just got in the way. Okay, I've met so many amazing team and customers by the beauty of following up, because simply they just forgot about it, and it wasn't until I went back and actually shown an interest in them that they thought, oh yes, that's right, that's what I was doing, and then they place an order or then they look into the team. Okay, and our last one is customer care. So this may not be as important if you're just starting out and you don't have customers yet, but you really want to look after your customers and make sure that they're receiving a high level of customer service. Okay, our business again is all about helping people, whether it be team or health-wise in our customers. So we want to make sure that they're seeing the results they desire. Help them out, really help them out with that service, because it's going to make your business stronger. Also, as you move on through the business, you might find that some of your best team are going to come from customers because they love the product. They want the product to be able to help their family and friends, so they take on board the franchisee themselves. Okay, so these 5 activities are going to be your big Bible. Okay, in the Juice Plus community, you want to know your 5 high-paying activities, and you want to be consistently doing them. Consistency wins over talent every day in this business. Okay, you can be an amazing salesman, you can just be straight off the bat, be able to talk to anybody, but if you're not doing it consistently, it's not going to work. Okay, so really make sure that you're working on doing little bits and pieces every day, and that you're building them into your daily ritual to be able to help your business go to a strong momentum. Okay, so that's all. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got a little bit more out of it. If you do have any questions, please feel free to either reach to your upline or anybody else in your upline that can help out as well, or send me a message. Okay, thanks everybody.